This is water. Okay, this is water. Do you see this? Now, I'm going to tell you guys a gross fact, okay? If you don't want to hear anything gross, skip this video. This water used to be dinosaur piss. Anyways, that's a true story. Like, you can't get mad at me for that. I learned this in 3rd grade. I had a teacher literally tell me this when I was like in what, 2nd grade. I'm not even kidding. We're learning about, you know, water cycles and stuff like this. And one person mentioned and said, "Did you know that, you know, you could be drinking your own pee because the water cycle kind of moves around?" And I'm just grossed out. And the teacher, you know, laughed a little bit and just said, "Yeah, so there's something out there." So now I'm not the only one who gets traumatized. You get traumatized as well, because I don't want to be alone. Anyways, we're talking about dinosaurs. Actually, I don't know why I brought water when it comes to this subject. Anyways, I talked about it a whole bunch. I still want to talk about it. Dinosaurs are such weird animals, I swear to God, right? Like, they are one of the most weirdest animals you could ever see in your entire life. One moment, you know, you could see a chicken, and then you just look at the chicken and you go, how in the world is this world not gone? Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, just look at the chicken and you're like, bro, where is this world gone into? 65 million years ago, we used to get T-Rexes. Giant dinosaurs that used to be threats. And now our threats are chickens. Flying in our face. Yeah. Just think of that. We got bears. We got tigers. We got elephants. They got T-Rexes. 65 million years ago was a different time period. It was a different time. It kind of scares me. I'm just saying. Like, really think about it. Oh my God. I mean, like we would never survive, dude. Our generation would never survive the generation of the dinosaurs. It's like the least likely you could ever really think about. Imagine putting our generation in, like, let's say, you know, not even the age of dinosaurs. Let's say the age of bugs, right? More dangerous, but I don't care. Anyways, put our generation in the age of bugs, bro. You could see bugs the size of trucks. And I'm scared of bugs that is almost half of the size of my thumb, if not probably this tiny. If I see a bug that is like this tiny, I'm scared of. That is a very interesting. Okay, like, I'm not even kidding though. Like, when it comes with dinosaurs and all these other stuff, I don't know how, like, evolution just, like, all of a sudden made everything so tiny, which is kind of sad to really think about, because the only large thing that we can get is tigers, elephants, giraffe. And then you just look in, like, back in the day, and then it was like, yeah, we got sauropods. You know, you want to see that? We got big chunks of meat right over there. Like, also another thing is, imagine how much pounds a T-Rex eat. Oh my God, bro. Like, dude, the amount of food that we have just for a T-Rex, they would probably, like, within 30 years, probably half of the species would go extinct. I'm not even kidding. And then imagine a T-Rex is hunting a Triceratops. Bro, I'm just saying. Imagine how chubby they were. Just think about it. Like now I'm just looking at it and just think about it, right? Just walking in. That was a normal meal for a T-Rex. That is a normal. Yo, that is crazy. Also, fun fact, did you know that, like, most dinosaurs, we actually underestimate how fast they are, which is also very scary. This is a terrifying video. This is not a horror video. Just put yourself in the prehistoric time period and you'll understand. Think of it like this, okay? You spot a T-Rex, right? Chasing you. Some people say 60 miles an hour, 55. Did you know, I'm being serious, some scientists really think we are underestimating. Some scientists think that they can go up to 120 miles an hour. What? Just because we don't know how fast these dinosaurs are. We don't. And just imagine just walking by and then just seeing a dinosaur. How fast does most of our cars go? 120, maybe 100. You know, without braking. Yo, we would be dead. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, the more that I actually talk about this, the more that I'm so grateful I am not living in a dinosaur period. Like, holy crap, bro. Also, imagine Utah Raptors, okay? Utah Raptors can go like 60 miles an hour. They say between 60, probably even 70. And some people say we're probably also underestimating how fast they go. I think, I think the more that you think about this, the more that you probably might need a mental, like a mental break from society, because this is actually kind of terrifying. I'm not even kidding. Just imagine, just think about this for a second. Like imagine, just imagine any dinosaur, a giant dinosaur walking. Dude, that is horrifying. And don't get me started with a sense of smell. Yeah, I read this somewhere, and if this is true, I'm going to freak out. So apparently, this is just an apparently, okay? Some dinosaurs could actually have some really good sense of smell, and they got into the great point of sense of smell, to the point where they literally could probably smell 10 times better than a dog. That's imagine just sitting in the basement, just waiting out from a velociraptor just to stop. They literally can track your. If they were blind, their new eyesight is their nose. Yo, I'm actually kind of getting chills. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is not about like horror stuff. If you really think about it, this is literally like prehistoric. There were bugs the size of trucks. And mind you, we are scared of bugs the size of this. The size of our hands. This is a terrifying. I know this is a video where it's just like, just me just chilling or whatever. But like if you really think about it, that is a terrifying thing, and it's horrifying. The more I really think about this, the more that I see the reason why Sasuke was literally going out to out against, velociraptors. I'm pretty sure he was like full on fighting them, straight up just like probably struggling, because in reality, even if we have superpowers, I don't think fireball jutsu could just straight up shoot him just like that. That is an actual horrifying feat if you really think about it. I think what's the most craziest part about it is this is not even the scariest part. If you really want to see scary, go in the ocean. I'm not even going to discuss that. I saw this one squid, and I still literally have, literally, not trauma, but more like nightmares from this squid, and it's a squid with I call him the Slender Man squid. I don't know what it's called. It's a creepy video that you could see online. It's like a 10-year-old video or something, and like it's literally just a squid just swimming around with long tentacles, and apparently that was a baby, and that was 35 feet tall. So if you want to make that as you will. I think I'm okay with the fact that I could probably be drinking dinosaur piss than seeing a squid like that for the rest of my life. That is a terrifying thing. You know what? Instead of complaining, I think I'm grateful that our biggest threat nowadays is chickens and venomous spiders that we can squash with our hands. Because back then it was Dilophosaurus spitting in your face that can probably go up to 60 miles an hour. Killing you. It's the size of a car. I will be grateful from now on. This type of shit kind of scares me if you really think about it. It's like imagine just walking by and all of a sudden you just see like a random neighborhood and just like, what's up? And then it's like, yeah, by the way, we brought back dinosaurs. Just what? Okay, now the question is, why in the world are we bringing back dinosaurs? Haven't we? The fact that some scientists really believe we are underestimating some dinosaurs, if not all dinosaurs, we should probably reconsider. Let's just relax with bringing back animals. Let's bring back the animals that we know we can take care of. And then when we have the technology with that, actually, let's not bring back the dinosaurs. Let's just keep them extinct. Let's keep them as fairy tales, please, okay? Literally, they are Dude, aren't T-Rex's skulls can crush 35 tons? That's how I'm gonna end this video, okay? Or 3,000, not 35 tons, 3,500 pounds or something like that. Crazy 35 tons. That is actually, I think that's how much they weigh. But anyways, that's pretty much it. That's all I gotta say when it comes with dinosaurs. I think it's terrifying. And literally, I'm sorry for the silence, but I'm literally just trying to fathom inside my head and be like, why did they... I am so happy that they are not here. Straight up, I'm being for real. Um, you know what? You know what? I, I, I am happy. The reason, like, thank God. Okay, that's pretty much it. Anyways, that's other than that. I'll see you guys later. Just think of that as you will. And one more thing: when you drink water, remember this fact.